What's up, everyone? I am Wolfstrike150 and welcome back to not Building Wolfapolis, building an amusement park in Minecraft. Welcome back to the series, guys. It's been a little bit and greatly improved if you haven't noticed. Now my videos are actually rendering in 1080p, which is very awesome. I got a new computer, if you guys didn't know, so these are actually turning out very well, and I'm so happy to be recording for you guys in the best quality that I can, and hopefully a bunch of new things happen with a new computer, new possibilities. But anyway, welcome back to the series, guys. You can see we have some changes to the amusement park. Let's actually fly up here and take a look from the front. Up here I've made some notable changes. For one thing, I kind of wanted a drawbridge idea going here, so I added these iron bars so that it kind of shows that these platforms raise up and close. So I think that's pretty cool, and if we look at the castle from far away, it looks pretty cool. And I also added those towers on the left and right side. I think that the colors and just the different in height add a lot to the castle. I'm probably eventually going to add like more, maybe like 3 more, maybe just varying in height. And I think it's gonna look really cool in the end. But I'm definitely liking this entrance display. It's top notch if you ask me. But I've done a few things off camera. I don't know if I've shown the completed bathroom, so we're just gonna take a ride through it real quick. This is actually the women's side. I kind of wanted to stick with a medieval theme since it is a medieval themed bathroom. Nothing too fancy. It's the same on both sides. And this in-between area, I just decided to add these trees and just some grass and stuff like that. But let's get to focus on what we're actually going to be doing in this episode, and that is going to be starting on a kind of new structure. And this is kind of like a multi-purpose entrance area, everything that's vital to an amusement park. And for this part, we're actually going to add like a locker rental area. So when you come into the park, you can, if you have any like backpacks, or like say like, if I plan on adding a water park, this is actually going to be pretty useful. If you want to put up your swim clothes and don't have to lug it around with you through the park, this is where you can come right here and rent out locker space and store your things. So I'm going for kind of a similar structure here. I want to stick with the medieval theme, but I do want to change it up just a little bit. I don't think it necessarily has to be as big, but I don't know. We'll see where it goes. So I do want pretty much like the same block. So we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to pick block all this stuff because I feel like I might need it. I don't know if I'll use this acacia wood. I don't know if I'll use that or not. But I do want some of that white, and we're gonna need that dark also. And we'll also get some of the stairs, and that should get us started at least. So I want it to come out like pretty much the same way, and we're gonna start out with oak wood like we did on the other one. So we're gonna come over here, and we're just gonna start building and see where it goes. I honestly don't have a plan for this, but I think that in the end it should look halfway decent. I mean, we're probably even I'm gonna come across here at like the same height. So I'm just gonna take this across like this. Like I said, no idea how big this is gonna be. Maybe bigger, maybe smaller. I don't know. It just depends. What we're gonna start out by doing is I'm just gonna kind of fill this in right here. I need just kind of like a base. Something to go off of, you know. I think this should be interesting. One of the things that I like about making this so high off the ground is I never have to deal with terraforming. Like, I build everything, like you can see, like we have all this room down here, and obviously no one's ever going to go underneath the map, so it's not really that big of a deal. But it adds a bunch of stuff, like we don't have to terraform, and we can also make like roller coasters go underground and stuff like that, so it's going to be really cool. Anyway, so we need a basic design to go with for this locker area. It's actually pretty good, like long ways. I'm probably gonna add to it. And we do need the entrance. I want the entrance to be pretty big, as it's not gonna be like split up like the boys, girls. It's literally just locker space, so it doesn't really need a whole lot. We do need like a desk area because someone just have to monitor this area. So we'll probably add something like that in one of the corners of the room, probably around the front. Ooh, I actually just had an idea. Probably on this side, we're also gonna add stuff on that side. I think we should add like a gift shop or something, like a souvenir shop, so that whenever you visit the park, like you have stuff to take home if you really want to. I think that'd be really cool. I don't know, we're just gonna roll with this. So I want the entrance to be somewhat like smack dab in the middle. I'm just gonna go ahead and make a big gaping hole right here. And I'm just gonna gradually make it larger as I go, until I feel like it's a pretty good entrance size. Let's just take off one more off each side, and I think that should be a pretty good entrance for people to walk in. Yeah, that's decent. We should probably make this symmetrical, so I'm gonna go ahead and count how much I have on this side. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I want to make sure that I have 12 on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey, that's actually perfect. That is really perfect. That was kind of unintentional, but hey, that definitely works out. I'm just going to replace this with the wood. So taking a step back, we're getting somewhere. It's definitely interesting to stick with the medieval builds. I kind of want that to be the same height. So I think we just need to go one more. So we'll do that, and we just design as we go. Like, it starts out basic is the whole idea of it, and then it goes to something that's extravagant, something that's really, really cool to look at. So right now, like I said, it's gonna start out basic, but you know, we're gonna add stuff, so it's okay. I am going to indent this white back one because I think it adds depth to the structure by doing this, and it's just kind of cool. You know, you can add a bunch of stuff on here too. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. It is gonna be very similar to the bathroom. I'll say that. Like, a lot of these medieval buildings, I don't think they're gonna be too abstract. So they don't really have to be. They're not, I mean, they're useful, but they're not like very vital. I am gonna add these on the end. I think these are good touches to add onto the structure. And then, maybe I want to do this. Come up through here. Yeah, definitely. And then we can have that come up even through here. And then boom and boom. I mean, it's just basic. It's just like, it's gonna be used for exactly what you think it needs to be used for. I'm thinking that I want to have the desk, like where the employees are gonna be, kind of in this corner, or maybe even that corner. I don't know. Either one is fine. So I'm just gonna go back. And so that we can kind of shape out a rectangle here. So let's also take this one down here. So let's for a floor, let's go ahead and take the dark oak. I think that's I mean, I really like it. I really like to use dark oak anytime I have the chance to, and in a medieval build, I think that it's fitting. So we're gonna make this floor the dark oak. And then we can add the necessities that you need with this kind of build, this kind of thing in the amusement park. I think that corner should be enough room for the employees to work. I mean, it feels like it should. They don't need a whole lot of room. The whole thing is going to be coming up with ideas of things that they have to have back here. Probably definitely cameras, like security cameras, or like the screens and stuff. Like, they do need to be able to see what's going on. So, you know. I almost thought that maybe I should add, like, kind of maybe a metal detector, but that'd be dumb. I don't know. Just, you know how things are, like, just in case someone isn't carrying firearms. But if you think about it, that should kind of be, I need to add a security area in the actual castle, like, before you actually walk into the park, because if someone were to have a gun, they could be stopped before they got this far. Because if you got this far, you kind of mission accomplished. So that's probably something down the road that I'm gonna have to add. I can't wait to get to these roller coasters, though. That's gonna be really fun. I have some pretty extravagant ideas for roller coasters. I want to start out with a wood coaster. I feel like I've mentioned this before, but wood coaster, they're definitely unique, and it's definitely not a bad start. The thing is, I need to get kind of familiar with redstone. I've dabbled with redstone, but never really, I don't utilize it a whole lot either. So there are some ways that I do really want to use the redstone, and this is going to be a complete learning experience for me. So I expect great things from that. I want to add, like, pretty cool things to the rides, like stopping and stuff like that. Like, just that thrill factor that you need. Let's go ahead and take this wall up a little bit. We can add, I don't know if I should start with a border for the employee only area or not. We are going to have this come across here as well. Okay. So, like I said, this corner right here, this is going to be where the employees are. I mean, what do you think employees need? They need definitely workspace. I don't know if they'd be doing paperwork back here necessarily, but someone does have to monitor this area, as you can imagine. So let's do some kind of desk. I don't know, some kind of desk border to go around. Oh, to separate the employees from the guests. And we need to decide on a building block that we want to use for this counter. Something cool, something very unique. I don't want anything modern. I want, like, kind of old style, but not really. Like, I mean, we could use, like, possibly the wood, but I want to look for something else. Well, I don't know why this moss stone catches my eye. I mean, it has potential. It seems pretty cool, so it's something that I may actually go through with. Let's kind of decide on the board area. I think that's a pretty decent employee area. It doesn't need to be very, very large. So this is actually where people are going to pay, because it's obviously going to cost money to rent a locker. So we're probably going to have to add, like, computers here and stuff like that. One of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to add a door here, I think. I'm going to add, like, an employee door, so we're going to get an iron door. That's an employees only entrance. Okay, we're definitely getting somewhere. I don't like how that's not. I'm going to change that real quick. There we go. Because now that blends better. So, essentials. So, like I said, computers. Now, I've gotten kind of different whenever I go with computers. Generally, like, what I used to do is I used to use, like, the picture frame, because, you know, we had the one block picture frame painting, and it had a TV screen on it. I have stopped doing that because the limitations to Minecraft Xbox One. I know that I think it's like 300 paintings, and then you hit the limit for how many paintings you can have in a world, and that really sucks. I mean, it really does suck, and there's not really a way I have around it. So what I've been going with is just going with the dark blocks. I know that it's like a fat computer. It's not modernized, but I really don't want to meet the painting limit anytime soon, because I plan on having builds in the future that really require paintings. And if I run out now, I'm SOL for the rest of the series as far as paintings are. Maybe in the future, hopefully we won't have those restrictions. But for now, it's the reality of things, and we have to roll with it, so. I'm gonna add these buttons for the mouses. So these are where you're gonna actually pay up to rent lockers and whatnot. I might add a sign up here that says like pricing and stuff like that, just for the realism factor of it. I don't think I need to add chairs in here. I feel like employees can rest on their breaks. Like, that's the way it is for me, at least. So I don't really feel sympathy for them having to stand for, you know, a couple of hours before they break and get to sit down. So I don't really think they necessarily need chairs over here. But I'm thinking I'm gonna add like some chests, like a lost, like maybe like a lost and found box or something like that. So like back in this corner, or actually I'm gonna put it on a table. I'm gonna make a table back here. Let's get like one of these stairs. Let's go with regular oak. Can't really go wrong with that. So, boom, and this might be a little big table. I'm trying to get it to go upside down. There we go. And then we need the slabs for that. And boom, right there. And then we can put a chest on top of it. And let's just put a sign somewhere. I don't know if I'll do that now. Let me just, where are the signs, by the way? I think they're in decorations, yeah. Like, it'll say above, like, lost and found or something like that. So anytime like someone gets lost, we'll put it up here, so whenever they do turn up, they can get their thing back. So I think that's what that will be. And let's go ahead and add some monitors up here. So we'll have a monitor there and a monitor there. So that's just surveillance for the for this gosh, I don't know why I can't think. Surveillance for the locker rental area, you know, so people don't like steal other people's stuff. You can be able to see you around and make sure nobody's stealing anything. I do need an opening somewhere in here, like an opening there. And then I do need to add some kind of door, like not an actual door, but like trapdoors. No, not a trapdoor. I don't know why I said trapdoor. I need to find the door that I'm thinking of that I can't say because I can't think of it, and you guys know what I'm talking about. There, that's what I want. I want one of these. And let's use the dark oak because I love that. So that's gonna be where the employees can walk in and out of this area. And I think that's pretty much the essentials of what the employee area really needs. So we have all of this area to add in locker space, which is fantastic. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this back. We need a color scheme is what we need. Or do we? We could go multicolored with this. I mean, we can really do whatever we want. I mean, this is fantasy, right? This is made up. We can do whatever we want in Minecraft. That's what it's all about. Let your imagination run wild on Minecraft. And I may go multicolored for the lockers. I think that could be cool. I don't know. Maybe not for the medieval, now that I think about it. But I don't want to go boring either. I want to do something interesting. Take these walls back. So I'm gonna take these up. And that's good. That's definitely good. So, lockers. Yeah. So, where are we gonna put them? First thing I need is I need to add this wall over here, because I don't want to put a locker where it's not supposed to be. If you have to set the perimeters for things before you start putting things on the inside, because you'll end up being unsymmetrical or putting things where they're not supposed to be. So, good planning is what we need. All right, so we'll get this brought up. And we'll even add this wood across here. So that's pretty much our perimeters. That's what we're working with here. And it's obviously going to end over here too. So let's do that real quick. So we need decent space to walk around, and we don't want to make it too crowded either. What I'm going to do is find the most enticing block that I can for lockers. Whatever that may be. We don't have to go basic with this now that I think about it either. Let's decide on what door. I do want to... Maybe we might go with white, because iron door is kind of what I want to utilize like the locker space for. So wait, let's roll with that. We'll roll with that. So let's get like some light gray wool, or like light gray carpet rather. I don't know if you guys are following what I want to do or not, but what I want to do is like something like this. No, like that. So you're gonna open it up, and you're gonna have all this locker space here. And that's pretty much how I want to do things. That's probably what we're gonna roll with, so. We're just gonna do that, maybe? And I don't know if I should come across with... I don't know. I need to see what this looks like, so let's add a button. A button there, so that's gonna open that for your locker. Yeah, that's gonna be like your key code thing, so you can store stuff in there. I like that. So we need to do like multiple of these. I do need to have a decent separation because I don't want one button to operate two doors. There's something to avoid. So we'll do that. And I don't know why I got rid of that door, because I really need it. Alright, we're definitely rolling. Yeah. Yeah. So this is going to go all the way down. That's what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and do this. So it's going to stop somewhere around there. So boom. So let's go ahead and do our outline. So boom. 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 I think this is like the right pattern that I want. Whoops. Kind of come. Oh, wait. Will that work? Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. I think that works out perfect, is the funny thing about it. That's completely symmetrical. That's crazy. That's unintentional, guys. How amazing is that? We're gonna add our carpet down here. And then our doors. Boom, and a 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 boom. And then add our buttons. Aha! How unique. bunch of locker space. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lockers on that side. That's pretty good. I mean, considering if you do like a family per locker, you know, that's like 10 families. So, I mean, that's not all the locker space we're gonna have. We're gonna add some more. So, don't gotta worry about that. Let's go ahead and bring this wall up. So we have a little bit of depth of feel of how this is gonna end up looking. It is a little awkward, I will mention, back behind this area now. Like, I don't have anything going on because I don't know how I'm gonna play this out. I'm really trying to design things. And I do want this, I do want this, water, this moat, I think is what it's called. I want it to wrap around somewhat because it's gonna play a part in the roller coasters. So I do want it to wrap around, but we gotta be careful because I don't want this to just end right here. Like, the water's gonna come around here somewhere, but I just don't know where yet. And it's gonna play a part in the amusement park out this way. So, perhaps possibilities. So, let's go ahead and take this wall up. And we still have a decent amount of room for lockers as well. Now, I don't think I can take... Well, maybe I can. Maybe I can. I could probably add lockers along this side too. And then we can go in the in-between areas. So, like, I could do this and come across. And the thing is, that can't connect. You gotta leave enough room so that the people over in this corner don't get, like... like enclosed with other people. So so this will be a locker. We're gonna go ahead and lay this out. This shouldn't be too hard. Whoops. Definitely cooking. That's what we want. Yes. Yes, that will work right there. That's completely fine by me. Alright, so these are gonna have to have these on here. And last but not least, we add the doors. No. 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 There. And boom! We are rolling. This is exactly what I envisioned, and we're gonna add some more in the middle and stuff too. So, making some pretty good progress on this, and I'm definitely excited for the future of this amusement park. But that's about all the time we have for this episode of Let's Build an Amusement Park. I do appreciate you guys watching, as always. Do show your support by smashing that like button, commenting, and subscribing. I could really use it, and I do appreciate it, guys. I hope you all have a nice rest of your week. This has been Wolfstrike150, and see you guys in the next one. Peace out.